Hello, guys. I'm just going to give you a few testing protocols that are ideal in K-State's gym or even a smaller gym or even a school that may have limited equipment, especially if you want to assess muscular endurance and strength. Okay, what I have Lauren doing is a 1 rep max bench press test. Okay, generally with any maximal testing, you want to have your client or your athlete or your patient do a few warm-up sets before they actually make the attempt to do a max test. Okay, as I squeeze myself through the rack. Okay, when I squeeze myself back through the rack, I am in a spotter's position. All right, so you want to spot your client, making sure you want to encourage them to keep the bar at the nipple line, making sure that they are not in a position to injure themselves in the case of a failed 1 rep max attempt. Lauren is attempting 70 pounds, assuming that the bar is 20 pounds. Okay, and I encourage Lauren to get ready, and when she is ready, I closely monitor her progress. Okay, so as she's going to lift the bar, Lauren's pretty strong, so she's going to give me 2. All right, brings it down and brings it down again. And as you can see, that's a failed attempt. I did it improperly because I'm pretty strong, but generally your hands should be by their hands when guiding the bar back up into the rack. What's next is that I have Lauren doing an overhead squat test. You can grab a broomstick. You can grab like I said, if you have a dowel with you, anything that is long and that has no weight. Okay, the purpose of an overhead squat test is to measure underused and overused muscles. Okay, the muscles that need some strengthening and the muscles that need some stretching. Okay, just in a nutshell. All right, you want to make sure the toes are facing to the front and have them just do a standard squat. When I tell people how to assess them, head to toe. Okay, from the ankles all the way up to the chest, head, and neck. Okay, and you want to do it from all sides, just not from the front, not from the side. I recommend all sides to determine overused or underused muscles. Okay, now in the next test that I'm getting ready to have Lauren do is a push-up test. Now Lauren has identified herself as a female to be able to conduct this test. So what I do have Lauren do is set up in a push-up position according to ACSM and the Army, with her knees to the mat or floor. All right, to count 1 repetition, you want to use a block or a foam roller and put the block or foam roller at the female's torso. All right, 1 repetition is every time the torso hits the foam roller or the block. All right, now for men, it is different. For men, the tester is going to use their fist, and every time the gentleman pushes in a downward position, the chest hitting the tester's fist counts as 1 repetition. Here I have Lauren do a few. I'm not going to encourage Lauren to do a bunch of these only because she just did a 1 rep max for me. Okay, just be mindful of the position points that should be reminded as far as position is concerned. Knees are down. All right, and the last one I'm going to have Lauren do a sit-up test. Now, Lauren is pretty strong, so she could sit up. She could sit up because she has pretty good core strength, pretty high. Okay, now generally you want to have a metronome. Okay, metronome helps to set the pace. Okay, the pace is at 40 beats per minute as far as how many or how fast those sit-ups should occur. But since you don't have one, you can always download one on your phone. Keeping the hands by the side, keeping the hands down. I usually tell people make sure the bottom of their shoulder blades clear the mat. Now, those are just a few testing protocols that you can use on K-State's campus or at home, something easy and something that is efficient. Thanks for watching.